Clerk Tamer, will you call the roll, please?
Mulliner.
Here.
Brennan.
Here.
Verimus.
Here.
Deuter.
Here.
Dunn.
Here.
Hill.
Here.
Palumsky.
Here.
Jensen.
Here.
Toledo.
Here.
Cahill.
Here.
Nudera.
Here.
Park.
Here.
Conquest.
Here.
Bastido.
Here.
14 present, 0 absent.
14 present, 0 absent. We have a quorum. Moving on to item 3 on the agenda, receipt of written communications from the public. Is there anyone in the public who wants to present a written communication? There being none, we'll move on to public forum. Clerk Tamer, is anyone signed up for public forum?
Yes, Mayor. We have Mick Hodap, a.k.a. Jim Hodap.
I think that's MC Hodap.
MC,
but,
that's right.
Just saying.
That's right.
Just my reading. Miss, if you
That
take,
probably meant Michael Charles.
right back, that's the right microphone, Mr. Hodep.
This
If
the
you
right,
would
this is the right
state
position?
state your name, address optional, and you have 3 minutes. Thank you, sir.
Okay, my name is Jim Hodam. This evening, I would, ladies and gentlemen, first say greetings. And this evening, I would like to thank you for giving me the opportunity, as they say in hip-hop, to bless the mic. My name is MC Hodap. I'm the god of rap, and I'm not gonna take it back. I do be a shock with the verbal Glock, and I rap better than Pac. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Caught the mayor of Elmhurst by the toe. If he hollers, make him pay $50 every day. And don't put Rasta in your say-say. Ross James don't work for no CIA. Ja Rastafari. I work for the FBI. Freeze! You're under arrest, and I just passed God's test. God bless. Trayvon Martin, we true soldiers. We don't die. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Trayvon, did I make it say, We'll see you at the crossroads with Tupac, Biggie, and Nina Simone. One love, one people, one planet, one climate, one chance. I pledge allegiance to the people of the planet. People of the planet, we must unite. Not tomorrow. We must do it tonight to win the climate fight. God bless Pangea. See ya. Don't want to be ya.
Thank you, Mr. Hodep. Clerk Tamer, has anyone else signed up for public forum?
That's it.
All right. Is there anyone in the audience that wants to speak at public forum that didn't have the opportunity to sign in? There are none. We'll close public forum, move on to announcements. Are there any announcements from the dais? There being none. The consent agenda. Clerk Tamer, would you read the consent agenda?
Item 6.1, minutes of the regular meeting of the Elmhurst City Council on August 1st, 2022. 6.2, accounts payable August 15th, 2022, total $3,594,157.97. 6.3, referral roundabouts at critical intersections in Elmhurst to improve safety and efficiency. Bob Dunn, Ward 2, Mike Brennan, Ward 7, and Marty Deuter, Ward 1. 6.4, report 2021 annual comprehensive financial report and related communication. 6.5, report wireless alarm fee. 6.6, report stormwater fee study. 6.7, report Tyler System Management Services module. 6.8, report 2022 Turkey Trot. 6.9, report Elmhurst Park District Fall Fest. 6.10, report Elmhurst Park District land conveyance. 6.11, report 1 combination vac jetter hydro excavation truck. 6.12, report 1 Kubota RTV X1100 CWH with snow broom attachment. 6.13, report 1 Vermeet SC802 stump grinder. 6.14, report 1 Case 590 SN backhoe. 6.15, report 2023 water main improvement projects. professional engineering service. 6.16 report, 1 Bobcat T76 track loader. See item 9.1. 6.17, an ordinance granting variations from the front yard setback requirements to the property commonly known as 297 South York Street, Elmhurst, Illinois. 6.18, an ordinance to amend Section 3611 entitled Limitation on Number of Licenses of Article 2, entitled Retail Licenses of Chapter 36, entitled Liquor of the Municipal Code of Ordinances of the City of Elmhurst. 6.19, a resolution authorizing the execution of an agreement between the City of Elmhurst and Simpleview LLC for professional services related to the redesign and maintenance of the city's Explore Elmhurst and Elmhurst History Museum's websites. 6.20, a resolution authorizing the issuance of a notice of award and authorizing the execution of a contract for the 2022 pavement striping program. 6.21, a resolution authorizing the issuance of a notice of award and authorizing the execution of a contract for the Elmhurst History Museum wheelchair lift installation project, Project 22-35. 6.22, a resolution approving and authorizing the execution of a professional design engineering services agreement between the City of Elmhurst, Illinois and Baxter and Woodman, Inc. for the First Street Sanitary Line Replacement Project. And 6.23, a resolution authorizing the execution of an agreement between the City of Elmhurst and Revise LLC for professional services related to the redesign and maintenance of the City of Elmhurst website.
Thank you, Clerk Tamer. Is there any item on the consent agenda that any alderman would like to remove, either for the purpose of further discussion or to vote against? There being none, may I ask for a motion by Alderman Mullner to approve the consent agenda, second by Alderman Palomsky. Clerk Tamer, call the roll.
Mulliner? Aye. Brennan?
Aye.
Barimas? Aye. Deuter?
Aye.
Dunn?
Aye.
Hill?
Aye.
Palomsky?
Aye.
Jensen?
Aye.
Toledo?
Aye.
Cahill?
Aye.
Nudera?
Aye.
Park?
Aye.
Conquest?
Aye.
Bastido?
Aye.
14 ayes, 0 nays, 0 absent.
All right. I was at 14 ayes, 0 nays. The consent agenda is passed. Thank you. Moving on to committee reports, item 7.1, ambulance fee, and 7.1 and 7.2, I'm sure everyone is aware, are related. Can I have a motion to put 7.1 before the council? Motion by Alderman Dunn, second Alderman Toledo. Alderman Dunn.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Mayor. We've been looking at...
Oh, I'm sorry. You know, I don't think I had you read the... Yeah, go ahead and read it, yeah.
It is therefore the consensus of the Finance, Council Affairs, and Administrative Services Committee that the City Council directs the City Attorney to prepare the documents necessary to increase the ambulance fees as proposed. Signed, Bob Dunn, Chair, Noel Toledo, Vice Chair, Jennifer Varimas, Alderwoman Ward 1, and Chris Jensen, Alderman Ward 3.
Alderman Dunn, is that your motion?
Yes.
And that's your second, Alderman Toledo. Thank you, Alderman Dunn. Proceed.
Yes, this is coming about because our contract with Superior Ambulance Metro Services is set to expire September 1st. So we've been aware of that for some time, and as the council might remember, we've been bumping up the paramedic rates intermittently over the past few years as wages get more competitive, competitive with other types of jobs and positions, and within the paramedic community, it's getting tougher and tougher to retain, good quality paramedics that our community desires and demands. So, with the upcoming rates of $22 an hour, I think it is, that we're expecting, that's naturally increasing our cost. The estimation is over $500,000 or 31% increase year over year in the contract cost. So we are looking at raising these rates. This is dovetails in with the report that follows this on the overall contract for Metro Services. But we're the committee's desire was to come up with a rate schedule that would be a break even for the city. So we weren't subsidizing the ambulance service, but being reimbursed. And the reimbursables come from Medicare, they come from private insurance, they come from Medicaid, and then lastly, there's the uninsured. So these setting higher rates will put pressure on potentially the future reimbursements of the first three of those categories, but it certainly will hit those that don't have insurance. So again, the committee wanted to come up with a break-even level for these new rates, and based on our analysis, iterative analysis with Metro Services, we got maybe 3 or 4 different schedules, and these rates are competitive with other towns. A lot of the towns that are less now are due to renegotiate theirs, and the towns that have been renegotiating their rates have been considerably higher. So ask for your support with this report outlining the recommended rates, which would also relate to the contract for Metro Services. Thanks.
Thank you, Alderman Dunn. Other comments, questions, discussion? There being none, Clerk Tamer, call the roll.
Mulliner.
Aye.
Brennan.
Aye.
Verimus.
Aye.
Deuter.
Aye.
Dunn.
Aye.
Hill.
Aye.
Palumski.
Aye.
Jensen.
Aye.
Toledo.
Aye.
Cahill.
Aye.
Nudera.
Aye.
Park.
Aye.
Conquest.
Aye.
Vestito.
Aye.
14 ayes, 0 nays, 0 absent.
14 ayes, 0 nays. Item 7.1 is approved. On to 7.2. Clerk Tamer, would you read the report?
It is therefore the recommendation of the Public Affairs and Safety Committee that the City Council approve a contract with Metro Paramedic Services, Inc., which follows the provisions above, and authorize the city attorney to prepare the necessary documents for City Council approval. Signed, Marty Deuter, Chair, Jacob Hill, Vice Chair, James Nudera, 5th Ward Alderman.
Thank you. Can I have a motion to put 7.2 before the council? Motion, Alderman Deuter. Second, Alderman Hill. Alderman Deuter.
Thank you, Mayor. Before us tonight is a detailed multi-page report that summarizes the discussions that took place over 3 meetings of the Public Affairs and Safety Committee. I'll take this quick opportunity to remind folks who might be watching that almost all of the items that are on our council agenda start in one of our 4 city council committees. That's where the majority of the discussion, debate, and really deliberation takes place. So if folks are interested in any particular issue, I always encourage you to come to committee to see that work take place. Back to the report, the lengthy discussions that we had at the Public Affairs and Safety Committee, they really reflect the importance of our paramedic services. It's one of the most important services that the city provides. We spent quite a bit of time at committee over those 3 meetings reviewing the delivery of our paramedic service and the cost and provisions of the contract. If approved, the services will continue to be provided as they do today through a contract with Metro Paramedic Services. Through that contract, we would have 15 full-time paramedics assigned to the city. The city, through Metro, would operate 2 fully equipped advanced life support ambulances and 1 reserve ambulance. The contract includes all of the fuel, maintenance, and regulatory licensing that is required for those vehicles. We would operate, again, through Metro, 1 fully equipped advanced life support rapid response vehicle. And just a couple comments on that rapid response vehicle. That was a service that we added in 2017. Folks on the council will remember that it was added in order to decrease our response times. And I think what we have found is that it's working as expected. Often that rapid response vehicle, which is a non-transport vehicle, it's a SUV, and you might have seen it driving around town. That is the first vehicle that responds to a call in many cases. And since we started that service, it's received an innovation award, and other municipalities are now replicating that service. Back to the contract, it includes our ambulance billing services, and the cost of the contract will continue, as we just heard from the finance report, to be paid for largely by the users. The total cost for the first year of the contract is about $2.2 million, and the cost to the city in the first year will not exceed $388,000. The cost of the contract will increase 3% each year, and the term of the contract is 5 years. Just a couple more things to point out. While the services remain unchanged, the environment has changed significantly since we last considered a new contract. 2 areas of upheaval are staffing and reimbursement rates. Page 2 of the report describes the changes in starting wages that have been offered in Elmhurst and other communities in order to fill vacant positions. Recognizing the uncertainty in the environment, if approved, the new contract will include language that allows certain provisions to be reconsidered if there is a major shift that affects staffing or reimbursement rates. And that provision applies, either the city or Metro can ask for that reconsideration depending on whose interests need to be met. So that is something worth pointing out. It was not in previous contracts, and we do have it in this one. So just in closing, I think we should all be proud of the services that we provide to the Elmhurst residents when it comes to paramedics and ambulance service, and I ask for your support.
Thank you, Alderman Deuter. Any discussion? All right. Clerk Tamer, call the roll.
Mulliner.
Aye.
Brennan.
Aye.
Verimas.
Aye.
Deuter.
Aye.
Dunn.
Aye.
Hill.
Aye.
Palumsky.
Aye.
Jensen.
Aye.
Toludo.
Aye.
Cahill.
Aye.
Nudera.
Aye.
Park.
Aye.
Conquest.
Aye.
Bastido.
Aye.
14 ayes, 0 nays, 0 absent.
14 ayes, 0 nays. The item 7.2 passes. I will mention that both committees, Finance and Public Affairs and Safety, spent a lot of time working on this, and it's very much appreciated. We're dealing with some very unusual market conditions, and so I think we've come up with the best solution we can to keep our services at the level they are. I thank you both committees. Item 8, reports and recommendations of appointed elected officials, 8.1, Mayor 11. The only one I have is to announce that the Elmhurst Heritage Foundation's Craft Beer Festival will be held on Saturday, September 17th, the proceeds of which benefit our own Elmhurst History Museum. And I've sent each of the aldermen an invitation today to become a celebrity bartender. So I hope you'll consider that. It's a lot of fun. You'll learn a lot. I won't say what, but you get people from out of town, and it's a great event. So the public is certainly invited the 17th at about noon. So information on the museum's website. That's all I have. City Manager.
Thank you, Mayor. 3 quick items tonight. On August 22nd, we have scheduled 2 sessions of FOIA and Open Meeting Act training through the Attorney General's office. That is at 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. In this very room. And it's open to the public if anybody would like to come, and we would encourage council members to attend one of the 2 sessions if you can. Second item, tomorrow is the groundbreaking ceremony for the Vine on Haven, which is the new apartment complex that Ryan Company is building. That's at 2 p.m. if you're able to make that. And then last item is tomorrow night's neighborhood roll call, is at Chatham and Van Buren at 7 p.m. We'll see the 6th Ward there.
All right, and I guess we should also mention, I think Lincoln School's dedication is tomorrow at 5. So plenty to do tomorrow if you want to celebrate. All right, any other reports or recommendations from the dais? Very good. We'll move on to ordinances. Item 9.1, Clerk Tamer, will you read the ordinance?
An ordinance authorizing the purchase of one 2022 Bobcat T76 track loader for use by the city's Forestry Division and authorizing the disposal of one existing Bobcat skid steer. See item 6.16.
All right, can I have a motion to bring Ordinance 9.1 before the council. Alderman Brennan with a motion, Alderman Honquist with a second, Alderman Brennan.
Thank you, Mayor. So item 6.16 under the consent agenda tonight was approved by council. We also approved suspension of the rules. The reason for voting on this the same night is that this is a lightly used Bobcat loader. And the last time we had, with a new loader warranty, right? So we get the advantage of some depreciation. We get advantage of the new warranty. That said, we had a similar situation about a month ago, and we went through the normal cycle, and unfortunately, the used vehicle disappeared. And so we capitalize on the savings for the residents. We're asking to suspend the rules. Thank you.
Thank you, Alderman Brennan. Any discussion? There being none, Clerk Tamer, call the roll on 9.1, please.
Mulliner. Aye. Brennan.
Aye.
Verimas. Aye. Deuter.
Aye.
Dunn.
Aye.
Hill.
Aye.
Palumski.
Aye.
Jensen.
Aye.
Toledo.
Aye.
Cahill.
Aye.
Nudera.
Aye.
Park.
Aye.
Conquest.
Aye.
Bastido.
Aye.
14 ayes, 0 nays, 0 absent.
14 ayes, 0 nays. Item 9.1, or Ordinance 9.1 passes. On to resolutions. Resolution 10.1, Clerk Tamer, please read the resolution.
A resolution to approve and authorize the execution of a professional design engineering services agreement by and between Clark Deeds, Inc. and the City of Elmhurst for the 2023 Water Main Improvements Project. See item 6.15.
Thank you. Can I have a motion to put Resolution 10.1 before the council? Motion by Alderman Brennan, second by Alderman Honquist. Alderman Brennan.
Thank you, Mayor. Again, this is a report that we approved tonight, suspending the rules. The driver for suspending the rules, due to labor strikes, a lot of communities have really deferred their 2022 work with water mains to 2023. So the city would like to do this design work now so we can get out to bid and be first in line as we look to do this work in 2023. Thank you.
Thank you, Alderman Brennan. Any discussion on item 10.1? Clerk Tamer, call the roll.
Mulliner. Aye. Brennan.
Aye.
Verimas.
Aye.
Deuter.
Aye.
Dunn.
Aye.
Hill.
Aye.
Palumski.
Aye.
Jensen.
Aye.
Toledo.
Aye.
Cahill.
Aye.
Nudera.
Aye.
Park.
Aye.
Conquest.
Aye.
Bastido.
Aye.
14 ayes, 0 nays, 0 absent.
14 ayes, 0 nays. Resolution 10.1 passes. On to Resolution 10.2. Clerk Tamer, please read the resolution.
A resolution authorizing the execution of an addendum to the agreement between the City of Elmhurst and Tyler Technologies, Inc. for additional services related to the Enterprise Resource Planning Software System. See item 6.17.
To put item Resolution 10.2 before the council, can I have a motion? Alderman Dunn, second Alderman Toledo. Alderman Dunn.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, this resolution it follows up the item on the consent agenda, 6.7, to approve the contract addendum with Tyler Services to engage them in back office support and the implementation of our ERP system, which is $27,000 annually. We had taken an approach that we manage a lot of that internally, with the departure of our IT director, the decision to go that direction saved us over $60,000 a year. But we were struggling in the ERP implementation to meet the task required to continue to implement this. So with the departure of the IT director, it became even more compelling to bring in this additional support to keep the ERP implementation going. So this is, I ask for your support on this resolution. That goes with the contract addendum report in 6.7.
Thank you, Alderman Dunn. Any additional discussion on Resolution 10.2? Being none, Clerk Tamer, call the roll.
Mullenner?
Aye.
Brennan?
Aye.
Varimus?
Aye.
Deuter?
Aye.
Dunn?
Aye.
Hill?
Aye.
Palumski?
Aye.
Jensen?
Aye.
Toludo?
Aye.
Cahill?
Aye.
Nudera?
Aye.
Park?
Aye.
Conquest?
Aye.
Bastido?
Aye.
14 ayes, 0 nays, 0 absent.
14 ayes, 0 nays. Resolution 10.2 passes. Item 11, other business. Is there any other business to be brought before the council this evening? There being none, item 12, adjournment, a motion to adjourn. Alderman Park with a motion, Alderman Honquist with a second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? We're adjourned. Thank you.